I just say just go for it. I doubted myself a little bit, and I said I'm gonna trust, what I got inside of me and just go for it.
We had started reading books, bro. So we had read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and that book had just took our mindset to a whole nother level.
We talk about it in our business all the time, like we gonna be the next Nike, we gonna be the next Amazon. And what does it feel like to have been with Amazon when they was in the garage? You know what I'm saying? Like those people walking around rich. How y'all doing? It's Marlon Watts, co-owner and CEO of World and Vision, and we back with another one on the Activate Your Vision podcast, baby. We got our boys from City on My Chest, Tommy, E-Rock. Man, y'all traveled all the way from Virginia, right?
Oh, them boys
all the way
came
from
far.
Virginia to be with us today. We told y'all we was gonna have special guests coming from everywhere to be on this show, man. And we just came to drop gems, drop knowledge, create conversation, activate you guys' vision that's watching this podcast right now, man. We want everybody to go up. Our whole goal is just inspiring people to get to that next level. We started this brand with 12 shirts and $120, and we've just been pushing it out, creating $1 million clothing brand, but ultimately inspiring the people that's watching, inspiring the people that's purchasing from us to continue to keep going and make it happen. So, man, I just want to start off by saying thank you guys for being on the show. And, man, let's just start off by giving some of our listeners, letting them know who you guys are, what you stand for, and, what you do.
For sure. What's up, world? My name is Tommy, CEO and owner of City on My Chest.
I'm E-Rock, DJ E-Rock, store manager at City on My Chest.
City on My Chest is all about empowering the community. We started off doing custom t-shirts for cities all around the world, and that grew into a brand. And it's all about empowering your community, not just a particular city, but the feeling that you have for your city.
Facts. I like that, bro.
Appreciate that.
So how did y'all first get started with the brand? So bring me to that story from starting to where y'all are now.
I kind of got a whole t-shirt process, and then the brand started. In college, I was just doing shirts to match my shoes. I was some J's came out, I want to match. Went on the website, designed it was my initials, TR, to match the shoes. And then from there, matter of fact, coming full circle, listening to Wayne, he used to always say, I'm so New Orleans. I said, I'm going to put I'm so Newport News on the shirt. Real talk. I said, I'm putting that on the shirt. I made my first shirt, I'm so Newport News, didn't have a vision for a brand or anything. I was just proud to be from my city. I wore it out and people kept asking yo, that shirt tough. I like that shirt. Can you do a different city? Can you do a Hampton? Can you do a Norfolk? And that's when the light bulb went off. And at the time, we still wasn't doing a brand. I was just literally just putting different cities, I'm so Ruston, I'm so New Orleans on shirts. And from there, that's when City on My Chest came about.
Facts.
I understand.
Yeah.
I like that.
What about you? How did your involvement with City on My Chest start?
So it's crazy. Me and Tommy, we've known each other for years.
Middle school.
Yeah, middle school, a long time. So back in high school when I first started throwing parties, they used to always come to my parties, support me. I charged $20 to get in. He didn't have a problem paying it.
You threw parties, bro?
You had it popping, huh?
Early in the game.
Early in the game, I was the king of that joint. So pretty much they used to support me. So fast forward to the pandemic, I had left my warehouse job. I wasn't I wasn't happy working for somebody else. So then it came about that he was starting a store. I was always buying the merch. Mm-hmm. He posted he was hiring. Mm-hmm. Knowing how I am with jobs, I'm never there 6 months. I've never been a job longer than 6 months. Came in to apply, knowing I shouldn't have applied, but I did. Not thinking that I was gonna get hired. Next thing you know, he called me. I was like, yo, we want you to come on. Next thing you know, came on. A year went past, I'm the store manager. And I just really wanted to support my friend because, he supported me when I was coming up. So why not me go back and return the favor?
And the craziest thing about that, when he was sitting down doing his interview, I was watching. And I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to hire E-Rock. This my man's, but I don't know. You know what I mean? It's a little different when you working.
I know.
Man, fast forward, best decision I ever made. Bro, hold it down.
That's facts, bro.
Bro, hold it down. You know what I mean? So.
That's what's up. Hey, they always say don't do business with your friends and your family. But look, me and Marlon here, and you and E-Rock here. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what's up.
So can you explain to us what the city on my chest actually represents?
Yeah, so we represent the community, we represent the people, the culture. And like I said, I wanted to create a brand not for a particular city, but the feeling that you have for wherever you come from on planet Earth. And within that, we outside in the community trying to give back. So when it come to kids, we all in. Like, I mean, youth football, the school system, you know, it's a neighborhood school we do things with. We just held a festival, City Fest, that we're gonna talk about that we would love for you guys to be involved with next year. Basically, we held a free festival, and we had over 50 vendors highlighting local Black entrepreneurs and businesses. And yeah, we ended up having 2,000 people come out to it, not knowing how many people was gonna show up. So, you know, City on My Chest is just all about, you know, the community and giving back and empowering. And, you know, that comes in all shapes and fashions.
Damn, that's crazy. So I guess my next question would be, did you guys have any adversity? And if so, what's some of those, you know, trip ups that you did have in the system when first starting out?
I'll let E-Rock start off.
Well, initially, beginning of the brand, my trip up was, you know, different relationships and, you know, family, not seeing like my true vision for City on My Chest, wondering why, you know, I'm 32, working at the mall for, let's just say, well, we started at $8.50 an hour. Why am I 32, high profile DJ, want to work at a store, $8.50, but, you know, looking at it, I just was like, you know, I see the bigger picture, you know, and I know I'm going to have to like scale back to get to where I really want to get to. And over this last year, it worked in my favor. And now those people coming to me, it's just like, you know, we see what you're talking about and we see the growth. So
That's how it be, boy.
That's big. That's big. So if you watching this video right now and your friend have a business and you know, and you haven't, you know, you may have not have figured out what you wanted to do yet. It may be beneficial to hop on board of the next great idea, because we talk about it in our business all the time. Like, we're gonna be the next Nike, we're gonna be the next Amazon. And what does it feel like to have been with Amazon when they was in the garage? You know what I'm saying? Like, those people walking around rich, they good. So
Ma always say that too, like putting yourself somewhere where you could add value and go up with it. So like, it's not really about even like the $8.50 or like the money or anything. It's like really like being able to, you see in value and you want to go also add value to that company. And like, what we always tell people here is like, I don't really know how many employees you have total, but like, let's just say you got 20 employees. Like, I mean, Amazon, Walmart, they got thousands. You know what I'm trying to say? And just like what Marlon's saying, like being able to start off at the beginning, you know, where it's not even many people, and you're able to come there and really improve things and take things to the next level. Like, that's really where it's at. And that's really where you, like, besides even going and get like a warehouse job or wherever you was at before, like, you really have somewhere where you could actually go up, you know, with and scale up with. And you can't, it ain't no stop. It's only you gonna be stopping yourself.
There's no ceiling. There's no
You see
ceiling.
what I'm saying?
I'm like, bro, like, he came on and he was all in. I'm like, bro, as high as this thing go, you right there, you with me. This the journey. We together. And you know, early on it was like we kind of just figuring out, you know, as we going. And then I trusted him, so I'm like, he got my trust. And then being a DJ, he been out there, so he had more people coming to the store than me. Like, people walk in like, yo, E-Rock working? I'm like, nah, E-Rock ain't working today. And they be like, all right, I'll be back when E-Rock. I'm like, okay. Like, it was definitely just a good hire. And I mean, I appreciate bro believing in the brand. So
That's what's up. I like that, bro. That's a good story. That's a good story for sure.
what about y'all guys? So I know you guys known each other since middle school, and y'all had adversity along the way. What was the biggest, if it was one hurdle, to getting to this point? Because this is exactly where we want to be. So if it was one thing, if you can pinpoint one, what was the biggest?
It's that same, for me, I don't know about you, but it's that same one where it's just like the Atlanta situation.
okay, go ahead.
Like, I don't know if y'all ever watched our videos before. We talk about it all the time. It was like, we was in Atlanta, and one of my friends, Carlos Henderson, he was going to the league, and we were just going out there to like celebrate them, you know, just have fun, you know, before like we go off. And we was kind of ending our college days too, so we were just hanging out. But that day we wound up, so Marlon family also stay out there, so we was gonna visit them. But that day we wound up like driving to Atlanta, but on the way to Atlanta we caught it, like right when we got into Atlanta, we caught a flat, and like we had to wait all day for like a tow truck to come and like fix the flat and stuff like that. But then we were just like, we're not gonna go home because it was already late. Let's just go out. But like, us coming in town, we had all our stuff with us. Yeah. So we had our computer, our bag, we brought everything basically. We had PlayStation, money. I felt like we were staying out there for like a whole little week right quick.
It was like a 3-4 days type of thing.
It was a good little bit, so we brought everything. And we wound up going out. I don't know if we ain't keep the car locked or what. I don't really know what it was, but whatever it was, it really happened for a reason, but we ain't really see that until now. And I'm gonna tell you how, because when we got back to the car, like after we, went out, had a good time, like we saw stuff like hanging outside the car. And like, man, I was going crazy because like I had made a lot of money from like having a laptop and making designs and stuff. So like, man, all that stuff was gone. Like I had cash money in the bag. It was everything. The whole company was basically gone. Like all the computers with all the stuff. I had a camera from the school. They wound up taking the school camera. I had to pay the school back, like to get my grades and stuff. Like it was just everything. They took everything.
Wasn't that Tom?
That wasn't Tom. That was Frank. That was the dude who was taking the pictures. Okay. But like really, that's what kind of not traumatized us to stop even playing the game. But like our game got stolen and we ain't never even really played PlayStation no more. Like, and it wasn't because it was like just because of like that situation. We just wanted to grow from it. And what we did from that day on, we had started reading books, bro. So we had read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and that book had like just took our mindset to a whole nother level. And like my brothers had actually Lou, my brother too. I won't know y'all we was talking about it earlier, but they had put together like money. Like Lou, Marlon, G, they had put together money to buy me a whole nother laptop, and I was just telling them like, once I get a laptop, like we're gonna go up because we're gonna be more focused. And then like from that day forward, bro, like we got into like the business accelerator program. Like we just was going up from there because we was just expanding our just mindset. We was getting more knowledge. We wasn't really like playing the game no more. We wasn't watching TV no more. I don't really even watch as much TV to this day, bro. Like I only really do it when I got time. Like everything that I do throughout my day is just growing. It's just like learning a new skill, applying that skill, figuring out things for the brand. I'm kind of like a workaholic, basically. That's what some people call it, but I really just like doing what I do. Yeah, I really
we may go, it may be time where we like, it's time to chill. This man got his computer, like, put that down.
It's hard to get away from it. When I be out sometimes, you come look over my shoulder, I'm scrolling through like Alibaba, looking at, manufacturers, designs and stuff, so that's what it is.
That was probably the toughest moment for us because we ain't have nothing. We had to start all the way over. Let's put it like that. We had to start all the way from the beginning again. Yeah.
And then I just say the second thing, because that was the first thing, was at that time we didn't have a team. So like, when you first starting off, most people had a mindset that they could do it better than themselves. But we realized to actually scale a business that we was gonna need other people. And so one of the adversities that we got was, putting other tasks on other people, and cause you like, your business is your baby. So it's like almost giving your baby to somebody else to watch, take care of, nurture, grow. And I think that was like the next big adversity. But once we started getting people in there, we started to develop a team culture. The next hardest thing would be keeping everybody together. Because now we have 50 team members now. So you got 50 different mindsets. You got 50 people that may have something else that they want to do after they leave here too. So it's still getting everybody to be on one accord and play for the name play for this logo that's right here on the front, and not the name that's on the back of the jersey, which, most people do it for. So I say that's been like the most things that's been adversity for us, is growing a team, and what Nick said with the Atlanta thing. But we also just want to take the time right now to tell everybody, subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave us a comment, let us know what you like about both of our brands. If you have already been following us already, how long have you been following us? Like, how long have you been a part of this journey with World and Vision? How long have you been a part of this journey with City on My Chest? Let's see our true supporters that's out there. But my next thing would be, did you guys participate in the Black Friday sale? I know Black Friday is a big Cyber Monday. Black Friday.
I know the mall was probably crazy.
The mall was probably crazy. Tell us about your Black Friday experience and maybe what strategies or tactics that you use to maximize that?
Yeah, so naturally, being in the mall, it was crazy. And so we, usually one person can man the store. We got a smaller store. It's probably small, not as big as this room. And because it used to be a food spot in the food court, and it closed down. Verizon took it over, then Verizon left, and then we took it over. So it ain't your natural, size for a store, but we doubled it. We put 2 people in there so we can handle, and I'm in there too, so that's 3. And so we got 3 people, so 2 working both sides, and I can, run and grab stuff out the back. And the day before Thanksgiving, we was in there getting right, trying to adjust the sales, get the system right. So a lot of people like, yo, you going in on Thanksgiving? And I'm like, yo, I got to. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody, if I don't change it, how the thing's gonna get right? So we spent a couple hours, 3-4 hours on Thanksgiving the day before, in there rearranging, loading up, on our popular items. And so we did. We actually beat our number from last year, so that was encouraging to see. Because we was a weekend. The store was a week old when we had Black Friday. So a week into it, we hit those crazy numbers. We was like, oh, this about to be a breeze. Right. And then not knowing that, that's just the one day out of the year that you capitalize off. Yeah. So, but this year, we did surpass last year's number. So, I mean, it was definitely a blessing.
Any specific tactics that y'all used to get people to come to the store, or when they got to the store, it was like buy one, get one free?
Yeah, so
30% off.
Yeah, we did 30% off the whole store, which was very, enticing. We had some puffer coats we released on that day as well. Yeah, so that got people coming in. And just social media engagement, letting people know, like, yo, City on my chest, we got 30% off. And then, so we did 30, then Saturday we did 20, then Sunday we did 10. So
in the store only, or this online too?
We saved the store for Cyber Monday.
You want to save the online?
Yeah, so okay. we saved the online for Cyber Monday. So then I did 30% that Monday as well. So I mean, overall from Friday to Monday, it was a good weekend.
That's what's up, bro.
In store.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So would you guys say the in-store is better than the online? Online is better than the in-store? How would you balance that?
Gift and a curse.
Yeah, it's a gift and a curse. Because you get those face-to-face engagements that's priceless. But then it's also a lot of, leg work, versus, the back of our store. Like I said, it's a food, so it's probably our storage room in the back like this. So we got stuff all over the place running to get it, this, that, and the third. So it's a lot of things that I love about the store, but it's a lot of things that I'm like, I can't wait to get the e-commerce side jumping more that can kind of, take some of this pressure away. So right now we use 90% of our merch go in store because the foot traffic's so crazy versus, we got people all over the US trying to order. They'll see something in the store and sometimes like, yo, I'm trying to order. And sometimes we'll be like, yo, we only got 50 of them and we sold 20 of them today. So trying to figure that out. But I mean, I love being.
Sound like y'all just need more merch.
Yeah, you got like, I learned that. I think it was y'all who said that, like, yo, to do, $1 million, you got to have $1 million in merch. Yeah, and like, so whatever your goal is, you got to have that. And it's crazy because as soon as you make that money, you putting it right back in. But yeah, what about you guys for Black Friday?
So for us, Black Friday went crazy. I mean, we definitely did 100% more than what we did the following year. I want to say we did about 180 on Black Friday. That actually did it. We dropped 180. That would be that Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, I think it was it was like Wednesday to Friday.
Wednesday to Friday?
Because we started it on Wednesday.
We did. We decided that we were going to do it earlier to beat out the traffic that was going.
Try to be there first.
Try to be there first. So I think that definitely did work out for us, for sure. I want to say we on Cyber Monday, we dropped the building t-shirts, which we created a design we plan on building a warehouse that's just right on this other side over here. And so we dropped the actual blueprints on the shirt for Cyber Monday. And then just coming back and having, so we had about 4.5K orders, so about 4,500 orders. And I mean, it took us, we didn't start fulfilling until Monday, Tuesday. And I mean, it took us, I want to say we just finished
today. Probably still not done. It's still not done.
Still not even done shipping out a couple of those orders. And we normally able to do 1,000 orders at a time. But during our Black Friday, like we still had some things that were still getting made that just wasn't finished. They still had it at the print shop, we just haven't picked it up. And then for us, it's not like we could just pick it up and just go put in the order. So it still has to be branded. So we still have to bring it through the production line. We got to get it in the inventory, and then it's actually getting shipped out and moved out. So that was pretty cool. But I think we definitely took advantage of like growing, because I think before this, Nick was just asking about text message and email lists, like growing our text message and email lists so that way we can have a greater impact. Because what we realize is that, I mean, yeah, you're gonna run ads, they're gonna have first time people, but it's mainly gonna be the people that already know about you that's gonna be purchasing on that day for the, the discounted price. So our goal was always before we got to, Black Friday, was trying to get as many new customers as we can. That's why we did $5.99 tees to acquire new customers. I actually think we did $2.99 tees.
The mystery tees.
Mystery tees.
Yeah, but that day we was only, the strategy behind that was like really just getting traffic to the site. So like that was really only for like, so for one, it was for all the items that was kind of like not online no more, that we just trying to get out. But then for two, it was like another reason for people to be clicking to the site and just getting the rest of the stuff. So a lot of people don't like the low cost items, or really just to let the other items be an upsell. So like nobody not gonna come on there and just buy one shirt for $3. And if they do, I mean, that's cool too. But like a greater percentage of people, at least over 50% of the people, gonna buy that and they gonna buy something else. Like they may buy a jogger set, they may buy 20 of those shirts, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing is like, it gave a lot of people, so like everybody that is subscribed to our text list, that's not all customers. Like they have people in there that probably never purchased before. They have people in there that probably only bought one time. But like you still remarketing to those people. So like that also gave opportunity for people to just give it another shot, order, get an order in, or order something that they've been wanting to order for a long time, you know what I mean? So it was able to get some of the other people active in our database. Okay. Yeah. But honestly, bro, like you gotta like man, like that's like the strongest, the most golden thing is like having that text list and that email list. Email list is cool, but like
what is that though? Like what is a text message and email list?
Like it's just basically a whole collection of all the people who just shop with you or even browsing your site. So like everybody who come in your store and like buy, like you should get their phone number in their email every time.
We just started doing that, and I'm mad because we've been there for a year, but like we just started collecting the numbers.
It's cool because like what Marlon was saying today, the quote he said today was like, what it was like a year ago.
The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the second best time is
now. So like if you at least do it now and then try to like come up with strategies and a game plan to this is what we need to be getting. So now when we in the store, like, cause I used to work at the movies a long time ago, and we used to have 10 stubs cards sold every day. Like you know how you go to, I don't know if y'all went to AMC and they got the stubs cards. So we had to sell 10 of them a day, right? So that could be the same thing that y'all do. We need 20, at least if somebody to come in here and don't buy nothing, that's another thing that y'all gotta do. At least like, you want to add your phone number or your email on the list to enter to get something for free maybe. Like y'all, we doing a giveaway or something. But like, cause when people come on our site, let's just say that they put the shirt in the cart, right? Cause now a lot of people really do put the stuff in the cart and then see how much the shipping is. But once they already see how much the shipping is, they already put their information in. So once they put their information in, it still goes to our database. You see what I'm saying? So that's like the same thing. There's a lot of people that may walk in the store but don't buy nothing. So like your conversion rate on your store may be 10%. Every 100 people that walk in, 10 people buy. But like if you could get them, the people who didn't actually buy but still get the information, like you could do so much stuff with it, bro, because you could have a segment to where it's people that's only in store and people that's only online, or people that's only in store and everybody. So like you could be texting the people in store, hey, new drop tomorrow, make sure y'all pull up at the store at 9 a.m. And you're going to have people standing outside for your product. Like, and then just like with online, you could have that to everybody. You might not want to send the store notifications to people if I'm in New Orleans and you all the way in Virginia, you know what I'm trying to say? That's not gonna help me out at all. But you could segment those people to like a smaller, or like, do y'all even send emails out?
Yeah, we do, but
How often though?
not often.
Not all, like probably like what, five
No
times a month?
emails, no text offers.
5 times a month, once a month, what?
Once a month.
Bro, that's the thing that I feel like we missed out on a lot because like, for one, if you're not sending emails or you're not sending texts, people, when you do start sending it, they not gonna open it because they not familiar with you sending it often. So like, even now what we gonna start getting into is like texting and emailing things that don't have nothing to do with product, just encouragement or even letting them know what we got coming next. So like to keep them just engaged. Like I even was thinking the other day, like we really losing out on a lot because we put the billboard up, but we never even told us how our email is. Like we gotta base the same thing that we do on Instagram and we post accounts and we do this and we do that. We need to really build that out through the email too, cause that's what's going. The same thing we doing on Instagram and people like loving it and they like so engaged with the brand. We need to basically do that for the email list because if we keep just selling like that's cool, but really like it's still we gotta grow the brand with our email list, like telling them, hey, we was just young enough now the year. We just put a billboard up.
You might get 100 sales just by that. Man, them bosses, let me go support them with it. I like what they're doing right now.
But like that's the thing, bro. If you're gonna have an email list, at least use it. Like and you could push that your online. Like you probably not making as many sales because you're not sending out no emails. Like send out an email at least once a week, bro. Like at least bare minimum. At least. I feel like we was doing only once a month because we felt like it was too much. But like I feel like if we would have been doing that, our revenue probably would have been increased.
And that's the encouraging part because it's like no text, little to no email, and we ain't ran a single social media ad on Facebook and Instagram. And between the store and online, we did 600,000. So it's like, yo,
that's good.
I'm like, when we kick it up, like, cause I see y'all everywhere. So I'm like, bro, we can get like this. Every time I pick up my phone, I know I'm in the algorithm, but I see y'all too. Like for real, like y'all there. Like every time. And I'm like, I be showing E-Rock. I'm like, bro, when people pick up their phone. Mm-hmm. So I mean, that's the encouraging part. And it's like listening to y'all, it's like, you know, it's easy to say like, yo, do it, but then you gotta kind of be in it and you hearing people doing it, you see the success. And it's like, all right, don't get content just because the store doing well. It's like, yo, we could be doing X, Y, and Z. So that's definitely the next step for us.
Yeah, cause you gotta be ready for what anything could happen, even when when Instagram went down. Yeah. I was kind of like, damn, Instagram down, like kind of like upset. But then I had seen so many companies using that as a marketing push. Yeah. Like they was like I think Fashion Nova did it. Puma, a couple of companies, they like sent out like text saying like Instagram down, but our site not. Yeah. Go shop 30% off for these next 15 or 30 minutes. And like we wound up doing that, and like we had made probably like 20,000 within that first 30 minutes just because it was like a relevant thing at that time. And then we got that database to be able to push stuff through like that. You see what I'm trying to say? So like I mean they talking about. You just never know what could happen nowadays. So like you really gotta be prepared on all angles. You gotta be ready if Instagram not that no more. And that's the reason why I'm glad we invested a lot of money on Instagram and Facebook ads. Because like, tomorrow, I don't wanna say it, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like stuff could be gone, you know what I mean? So like, you gotta hop on it. Yeah. Not like now, same thing with the whole plant, the whole tree quote. That's the same thing, like the best time to start, the second best time to start is like now.
There's a lot of people out here that's debating on starting their brand. Start now. Like you watching this video, this should be confirmation that it's time for you to, after you're done watching the rest of this video, to go put your ideas, put your vision into reality. Make your vision a reality. Like stop waiting for the right time. I feel like a lot of people, they waiting on like, all right, I'm gonna wait till I get X amount of dollars. I'm gonna wait till I work X amount of this. I'm waiting on this person because he said he was gonna do this. It's time to stop waiting and just like do something. Put some type of effort towards it, whether that's 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day. Just work towards whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Like put some time towards it. Like don't go a day without it because you didn't execute at all. Like it's better to do anything than nothing.
And just like with that, like that could go with like advertising too. So like people don't really be running like Facebook ads because they think that it costs a lot, right? But like really you only we started out with doing $5 a day. I wish we had like that little, we really got to get like, we have like a map that we had there, right? Before like the brand was like super, super big. And one of our goals was to spend $5 a day on Facebook ads. Like that's all you need. Like that $5 could like turn into at least $25 to $50 online every day. So you'll be making something every day.
So was those first ads more, brand awareness or actual like t-shirts that y'all had like for drops?
I mean, I feel like it's whatever what works. So like for us now, we do a lot of brand awareness because we probably then ran so many ads on your timeline to where like I'm not gonna say you tired of seeing it, but like you wanna see something different. So now we run a lot of like brand awareness ads. You may see us in the apartment, like we started in an apartment, or like you may see a lot of like just storytelling. Like, and that's because like nowadays we really just run ads just for awareness, kind of like we don't really rely, we not really relying on Facebook ads to make us money, if that makes sense. We just wanted to get our company in front of new eyes and just continue to just push the brand out. So like, really, I would say like with the $5 retargeting, it's like you should do that more of like sales because that's for people who like you could put it to where like is in your store location. So you could put a radius around your store. So I mean, they may come in. It's just so crazy how just the AI technology work with our phones and all that. Whatever, they may walk out the store and you got this ad set up and it's running and it's learning all the people that to where like once they walk out the store, they might see it on their phone. You see what I'm saying? So I say really push sales. Cause that's what you trying to do right now. Like, so sell to them. And then like, you only have to do $5 a day, bro.
Right. So when it comes to like your drops and your campaigns, like take me inside like the thought process of like, we got this shirt, how we, is it photo shoots, is the content, like just take me inside how y'all really like decide how to go about y'all drops of getting it out there, pushing it.
All right, so when we getting it in is shooting it, and so I mean we went through multiple different things to get stuff shot. We literally used to shoot stuff right here in the studio that we in now because we thought that we needed to have it in house. We got to be able to do it ourselves. But what we did realize was that was also slowing us up, and it wasn't allowing us to get the lifestyle shots that we wanted. It's cool to get like a studio look, but you also want to get that is real when it's out in the world and people taking pictures with it. So we found a guy named Jeff that's down in New Orleans who basically handled the majority of the shoots for us. So it's really just one or two other people. We got another Oaks out in Houston that do some stuff too. So we got like two people that we send merchandise to and they shoot it. And so once we get it shot, then Nick could get the stuff. Right now is mainly him updating the website with everything. So creating the banners, creating the templates, putting it on the website, and then we got like I guess a little routine now where we'll do a text, email, push notification. Am I missing one? Text, email, push notifications, post on Instagram, post on Twitter, and then we recently just started to get on TikTok, but we actually are not like, it's not like an Instagram, I would say. So it's not like we posting these shirts on TikTok, but we posting game. And just similar to what we're doing with the YouTube, same thing with TikTok. And now people sharing our content because one, they know who we are, and then two, we giving them game. Here go three of the top sources to source hoodies. Boom, boom, bow. And that's going viral because of the algorithms on TikTok, and that's also growing our brand. So basically just saying that we use social media platforms to extract our followers. So the first thing we was doing was promoting our social medias, paying influencers, paying news outlets to post us to then gather audience. Now, once we got this audience on our social media platforms, we then extracted that audience from social media and got them on a text message or email list. Now that we got them in our database, now we can just push what we actually drop to them. And all the social media and TikTok and Twitter does is just continue to help. It's like a Facebook ad. It just help us get to new people. It help people share. If we drop, people are able to share. So we say all the time, if I share something to my story, it's 9 times out of 10, that's 100 extra people. So if you get 100 shares to your story, that's 10,000 people that possibly saw that post that you just posted. So that's what it's mainly all about for us.
Yeah. Basically, he kind of put it on the plan. And as far as like designs, bro, like I'm not gonna say we really
We
don't
still
be knowing.
running with the same
We
design.
really don't be knowing the ones that's like gonna be the hits or like we just do it, bro, and we just see how just the audience act on everything. We do go in like 700 to 1,000 shirts every time, no matter if it's a new design or not. As far as like designs that we know already kind of go a little bit more. Like I feel like at this shirt, we did like
225, 3,000.
4,000 of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ones that we definitely want to continue to acquire customers with, or we know, like it's just some things know, like the black with red.
Yeah. You just go back through your data and just see like black or red eat, like blue eat. Like you just know colors that just eat, and you just kind of just keep going off of that, and you kind of add a little bit of those elements into everything that you do. So you make it a design, you may add a couple of those colors, that always go crazy. And then you might do some new stuff like on that rack over there, we got a green hoodie we gonna drop. I feel like we probably ain't never dropped nothing green like that. We might have did like forest green or military green, maybe like a shade of green, but like it never was like green. So next year we hoping we get into doing just totally new stuff that you like kind of seen before, still branding it, but just new.
I got you. Our biggest thing is, I like to keep. I'm like, when in doubt, black shirt's gonna sell.
Yeah.
He more so like, nah, let's get some flavors in here. So I fought that for the longest, and we finally do it. And like those shirts, some go and some don't. And
some go, some don't.
Yeah, and I'm over here like, nah, I'm sticking to black. Cause some people be like, I ain't buying no peach shirt, but I'm like, yo, for sure they'll buy a black shirt. But he was like, nah, that's just kind of, how the game goes sometimes. So,
yeah,
you gotta have those, I think you gotta sprinkle in, cause it make it new. Yeah, it give it a new appeal to it.
What was it that we used to go back and forth on? Oh, a mint tech suit.
Oh yeah, so we had our tech suits and it was a mint flavor. And for the longest, he was like, yo, get the mint. I'm like, bro, I'm not buying no mint tech suits. Finally, I gave in, put them on the shelf. He wore it, and he swear he a model. And they flew off the rack. They flew off the rack. So he was like, yo, I told you. But we still learning every day when it comes to just like that foot traffic that come in, that what people are looking for. And then as far as designs, which is a gift and a curse, our brand got so where it is off doing custom city T-shirts. So for 10 different people, that could be 10 different cities on a shirt. So ultimately, we had our logo at the bottom, but at the same time, it wasn't like it was one shirt that was really, of course, in our hometown, those cities go. But like we didn't have no kind of graphic. We just now getting to a graphic designer to kind of create like brand awareness shirts versus just putting, Louisiana, New Orleans, Ruston, Dallas on a shirt. Because that's what got us here. Like we had 100 different people buy a shirt. That's 100 different cities off into the world. But at the same time, it's not one shirt that can kind of bring the brand together, like the Jesus shirt for y'all.
Like everything, this could be just anybody could wear. It don't matter if you're from New York, New Orleans, Dallas. Yeah, I feel that.
So that's kind of what we figuring out now. Like, yo, we just hired somebody to like, yo, let's create looks that can like anybody can walk in the store and be like, okay, I can rock with this.
That's what's up.
I like that. My next question would be, what do you guys think it is that's gonna get you? That you need to improve on that will get you to the next level?
I think, watching you guys, just what you guys do with the ads. Like literally, I've not spent $1 on any ad. And I know that's the name of the game. And it's like, what am I waiting for? I'm like, because we got a lot going on. We do a lot in the community, in stores, that, and this, a bunch of excuses to be like, nah, let's put some bread aside and like, let's make some content and run ads. Because really, it's like, our customer base is our customer base, but we're not truly reaching out like we could be. So I think the second, we really take that step to put some bread behind some ads that, you guys down here might see, okay, there go them boys that came in and sat down and it really started stretching out that way. So I'm really want to, put my foot on the gas pedal when it comes to them social media ads.
And the ads is just like a reminder. It's just a reinforcer, bro. Like it's really just to reinforce your brand message, your products that you're trying to sell. It's not gonna carry the brand because like the content that you post in general is really what's gonna get it out there. But like the ads is just like it's really just, like I'm saying, it's just really just getting your brand. Because like you could post something and it's only gonna get to 10% of your followers, if that. You know what I mean? But like with an ad, it's basically gonna get in front of everybody because you paying to push it, if that makes sense. Yeah, but That's really what it is.
Question for you guys: when y'all disagree on something, what's the 50-50 split of like we gonna go with this or we gonna go with that? How do y'all handle that?
We don't really. We kind of like. We kind of know. We kind of know all what we good at.
Good for the. That's probably that. I mean, we probably have things, and I feel like it's sometimes I just be like. I think it's also positions too, because if it's like Nick, if we talking about a design, he may ask me, and I'm gonna give him my opinion, but I may be like, but whatever you say, I'm cool with. You know, because I mean that's what you doing. That's what you do. That's I'm not gonna step on. I'll just say, even if we be talking about should we drop. I think we shouldn't drop because this gonna happen. But if you want to drop it, we drop it, and whatever happened. But it's just being able to be upfront and honest with each other on how we feel, and I mean just rolling with the best decision, because we talk about it all the time. At the end of the day, we're just trying to make the best decision for the company. It's not even about me doing this for me or you doing this for you. Like if that's what's gonna make the company better, then that's what we want to do.
And then a lot of times it's like more of a data thing too. So like we kind of go off like what the data says, because we already gathered like a bunch of data. So like we don't really go back and forth. Like let's just say like, with the men tracksuit, y'all might have went back and forth on it because y'all never done it before. But like with us, like we sold men before, so we might go on that and be like, okay, at this time, them numbers was all right, or them numbers was good. Let's just see if we could do it again. Or like, it don't really, like that's like managing the team. Like I don't really go to Marlon and say, hey, this is what you need to be doing with this person, or this is what you need to be doing with this person. It's just more like suggestions. And like a lot of people may think that like, I don't really, cause I still kind of do what I think that we should do. And it's not because like I'm not taking advice from other people, because I do take advice from everybody and I combine it all in one. Cause even the same questions I may ask Marlon, I may go ask Cam, or I may go ask Nadia or somebody like that. I ask everybody to just see what they all saying, and then I kind of take that and I kind of analyze it and then say, okay, this is what we need to be doing. You know what I mean? And I feel like we going in the right direction. For the most part, it's just more like what we doing now is we meeting and going over the things that we really need to be tackling. Like now how we got our meeting structure is where like they have things that you have to work on in a company that you have to work on, but it's not gonna take one day to do. So this needs to be something that's totally off to the side. That's like, this is the 3 to 6 month to a year problems that we need to be working on. But this is the stuff that we can get done in a day. You see what I'm trying to say? So laying out that is really where we starting to really go to the next level, because we got everything that we need to get there. It's just that the structure and just actually executing every day, that's really where it's at now.
Gotcha.
So in the next 10 years, where do y'all see yourself with this?
Yeah, we get that question a lot. I'm gonna be real. I see myself like $1 trillion. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Hey, but in the next 10 years, I do see us having our own place, our own warehouse, somewhere that we call home. I see us being able to distribute product more mobilely in different cities, without having to be there or doing pop-up shops there ourselves. So one would be a mobile store. So we see ourselves doing a container store, a container store where we then could just drop in different locations and be physical in that area for the time being. You know what I mean? Or and also just figuring out other ways to distribute product, whether that's through vending machines or whatever it is like that. Or and then we also see ourselves getting more involved with. We started this Activate Your Vision podcast. We have the Activate Your Vision seminar. And the Activate Your Vision seminar is us going to college campuses, putting on business expos, basically, where we have local entrepreneurs come out and speak about real estate, banking, finance, growing digital products, all for free. And we even offering, free food for the people that's on the college campus too. So creating that environment where we can continue to push our why. And yeah, man, just changing lives, like giving opportunity, continue to give opportunity to people that's coming. Like that's the main thing. Like 1, giving opportunity to people. 2, showing people the way. And then 3, like I said, building this brand up where we able to distribute it on a worldwide scale is where we see ourselves in 10 years. I ain't gonna say like, having X amount of stores and nothing like that, because mainly the stuff that we do is online. So like we talked about that. Yeah, if we do have a store in 10 years, we want to put them in monumental places. Like, and we don't want just half-step the store thing when we do it. So we want to go in there right. We want to be able to, be able to manage it, maintain it. So that is something that we see maybe further down in the future. But right now, we want to stay as more mobile and digital as possible.
Trying to go super, super digital. Like, I know y'all been hearing stuff about like the metaverse and all that. We want to be able to be to where like you basically could virtually go in a store, in a World and Vision store and try on the product or something like that.
Shit, buy it in virtual world, we send it to you in the real world.
Send it to you in the real world. Like, we want to go as digital as possible. Like, we trying to be like the innovative brand. Like Nike, like I know y'all probably seen posters of like Nike entering the metaverse or anything. Y'all seen that? Man, I actually went on the site the other day with Marl, and they really have Nike Land. Like, they really got like games. Like, people like the brand Nike really got like games, and like the characters get to actually wear the Nike shoes. You buy them with points. It's the same way as they buying the merchandise. Like, they sitting up here paying real money for points that they could buy Tech Fit with the Nike shoes and actually play games like in the Nike Land. That's what it's called. Yeah.
That definitely is crazy. But as we wrap up, I just want to make sure everybody subscribe to this channel, like this video, let us know what you thought about this. My boys came all the way from Virginia to drop this knowledge on us, man. We just want to say thank y'all. And the last thing going out, what tip do you have for any young entrepreneur or business owner that's watching this video right now?
I just say just go for it. Like, I doubted myself a little bit, and I said I'm gonna trust, what I got inside of me and just go for it. If you feel what you feel about your brand, nobody else gonna feel that. You got to put it out there and make them feel it. So I just say jump off the porch and go for it, because y'all guys are motivation for us. Back in Virginia, a lot of people come to us to ask for advice, but every day, we watching y'all on YouTube. So know what I mean, like, it's real as possible.
Facts, appreciate that.
What about you, E-Rock?
Definitely don't let anybody stop you. It's always going to be a process to get to where you want to be at.
Facts, I like that.
My thing would be, man, we've been doing this thing for 12 years, and a lot of people that's watching this may be like, man, these guys just blew up overnight, but nobody gonna see the time that you putting in when they're not around, and that's when it actually counts. Like, everybody gonna do their best, or they're gonna put on their best front when somebody around or when people watching them. But what are you doing when you at home by yourself watching this video? After you get off this video, it's gonna be on you to go put the action in. Like, not just be like, damn, that podcast was nice, they dropped gems. They motivated me, but then you don't apply anything to it. So my advice is gonna be to get off your butt and do something. Put in 20 to 30 minutes towards your goals every day. Do not let a day, maybe let a little weekend slack here and there, but when you trying to get to where you need to go, you can't let a day go by where you don't put in any time at all. So that'd be my advice.
Facts. I said like the same kind of thing I was saying through the video. Tell me the quote again.
All right, is the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is right now.
So do everything that you need to do to get yourself to that level, like we were saying, as far as like brand building. Get you a text list, get you an email list, spend you $5 a day on Facebook ads. That's only $300 a month. Like $150 a month actually, 30 days times 5. But like other than that, just get active. Just get active. And with that being said, that's the Activate Your Vision podcast.
That's my boy Nicholas Clark.
That's my outro. And we out.